Hi, it's Karen, the Weekend Craftaholic, and today I've got a process video showing you how to make a card with the long Fawn stamp set, Love You Tons. Now this is actually my daughter doing this. She wanted to try doing a process video, so I'm just doing the voiceover for her. This is a super quick one. As you can see, this is the stamp set here. Now, whenever I do use the stamp sets, I do normally do a few extra at the same time. It's a really good idea if you want to make cards nice and quick and easy without having to dye them and stamp them and colour them all in one hit. So this one, you can see the little elephant has already been die cut and coloured. And what she's going to do now is just use this distress ink just to colour this piece of scrap card. Now I have sped this up slightly just on this section because it obviously does take a little while just to apply and layer up that ink. She is looking for a bit of a distress look because now she's going to use a punch just to punch out some little red hearts. So you can see the speed is back to normal now. So the idea with the card is just to have it look like the elephant coming out of its trunk has got these little love hearts. You could of course do this with balloons or any other little image that you want to do. If you didn't want it so flat and you wanted a bit more dimension, you could of course use some puffy heart stickers you may have in your stash, or even apply some glossy accents over these once they've been done. Another technique would be to use a stencil if you've got one, just to get some of these images for you. So she's just cleaning that up now, getting ready for applying onto the card itself. Now you'll notice she's kept the background really plain, that's how she wanted it. And she did apply a layer of foam on the back of the elephant, and she's just using the T ruler now just to make sure that's in the right position that she'd like it to be. Of course, if your style is to have a little bit more on your card, you could use lots of different images and embossing for the background, and obviously you can tweak this any way you like for your own style. She's using some liquid glue now to apply the hearts to the card. This is a better alternative to using a tape runner. It gives you a bit more flexibility when you're applying it if you want to move it around and get the position just right on the card. You could of course use foam adhesive as well if you wanted to lift it off and give it that dimension. And another thing you could do of course would be just to use some ribbon or twine or string just to show those coming out of the trunk in almost like a balloon effect. But I really like this effect. Although it's simple, it's very effective, and it really does make your eyes draw to those love hearts with the simplicity of it. And just the last one to do now, and I do usually actually apply the liquid glue to the card in the spot that I want it to be, whether I'm using this for sequins, anything like that, and then I know I get in exactly the right position that I want it to be in. So that's the card almost done. The only thing left really, I guess, is just to apply the sentiment. And this particular one, as we've said, is called Love You Tons. Nice and simple, but I really love the font on this as well as the sizing of it. And she's just applying that with the Versamark because it does give a nice, crisp, clean image to the stamps. And that is the stamp all done and dusted. It took probably 10 minutes start to finish, so if you're looking for an idea for a very quick card, look no further, this is a great one to try.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you've got any comments about this video, please leave them below. I'd love to see them. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. That way YouTube knows to recommend similar ones for you. And finally, if you'd like to see more from me, and I hope so, please subscribe by clicking the link below. I post new content every weekend.